semester comes to a close, we are looking ahead to fall semester. Will sports and classes go on? Good afternoon, Tar Heels. I'm Sarah Gray Barr, reporting from Columbus, Georgia.
And I'm Kennedy Bird in Cary, North Carolina. Coming up, campus recreation is finding ways to keep students healthy despite gym closures. This is Carolina Now.
The number of coronavirus cases in North Carolina is nearing 7,000. As of April 21st, North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services records 6,951 confirmed cases and 213 deaths. There are 427 people currently hospitalized. The virus has spread to 93 of North Carolina's 100 counties. North Carolinians can call 211 if they need help or resources in response to COVID-19.
It's the last week of classes and the spring semester is almost over, but many students are thinking about fall. While we wait for COVID-19 vaccine, many of us wonder if we'll be back on campus in August. Nick Perlin has the details.
When students were forced to leave campus for the remainder of the spring semester, many were disappointed, but could at least look forward to returning in the fall. However, as cases for the coronavirus mount, colleges, including UNC, are preparing for online classes in the fall. This is disappointing to UNC sophomore Andrea Talamantes.
It's really depressing because we're coming off of this year got kind of cut early. And so we've all been looking forward to it's okay, once the fall hits, it'll be back to normal. If nothing else, the longest we'll have to wait is the fall.
The university has been trying to find the best options to deal with this pandemic. According to the UNC Media Relations, the university is working with the UNC system and monitoring guidance and advisories from public health experts, including the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and university's infectious disease experts, to make decisions about our response to this global pandemic. We will continue to work with the system to determine how to best move forward in regard to the fall semester. As soon as a decision is made, we will alert the university community. According to an article by the Daily Tar Heel, some students are considering taking a gap semester if classes are online in the fall. Hank Snyder, a sophomore at UNC, does not plan on doing so if classes are not back to normal in the fall.
There's no point in me falling a semester behind because I didn't want to take an online course for 4 or 5 months and take my exams that way. There's no reason for me to slow my education when I can keep excelling, even if it's online.
Andrea Talamantes does hope the university will make some sort of tuition cut if classes are moved online in the fall.
I understand that the school needs the funding, but some of the stuff that we pay for in our tuition is we pay $130-something to Carolina Athletics. Well, if school's not in session, athletics aren't in session, and there's no real reason for us to have to pay for that anymore.
All students can do now is hope classes will return to normal in the fall. I'm Nick Perlin, reporting.
Each year, the UNC Huston School of Journalism hosts multiple summer camps and programs for both teachers and high school students. I met with the director of the North Carolina Scholastic Media Association, Monica Hill, to see how COVID-19 would affect their summer plans. Will COVID-19 cancel any of the summer camps and programs?
Our plan is to go forward with all of them in a virtual manner. We don't plan to cancel anything. We are in the process of converting and announcing one by one that, yes, we do plan to go forward with them.
What are you doing to aid the students who might not have the technology to do these camps at home?
We want to make certain that we do not exclude. The focus is on including, not excluding. So we're very sensitive to accessibility and making certain that what we offer can be offered to everyone who's interested in it and who's accepted to these programs or who's interested in registering.
Do you think online camp will affect the number of students registering to come next year?
We have no way of knowing. I'm focused on seeing it as an opportunity to include schools that might not have driven to Chapel Hill in the past. I think it's important to see this as that opportunity to attract schools might not have driven an activity bus to Chapel Hill in the past, or to include speakers we might not have been able to host on campus.
Thank you so much. Back to you, Kennedy.
The NCAA made the tough decision to cancel tournaments and spring sports, but football is the focus now. The NCAA created the COVID-19 Playing and Practice Seasons Working Group to recommend advice to the committees. Their first concern is football, and they hope to apply this to the other fall sports. Campus will not be the same if we can't fill Keenan Stadium for football season. UNC Athletic Director Bubba Cunningham says there are plans for next fall.
We're planning for multiple scenarios. So I'm budgeting for a full schedule, a partial schedule, and no schedule just to be safe. But I certainly hope it's a full schedule.
Speaking of fall football, another player commits to the Tar Heels. Ra Dilworth, the 4-star linebacker, is coming to UNC. Dilworth elected to stay home and commit to Carolina, making Tar Heel fans everywhere elated. With the addition of Dilworth, the 2021 recruiting class for UNC is stacked with a total of 11 4-star recruits. With this signing, the Tar Heels now have the number 2 recruiting class in the nation and the best class in the ACC, leapfrogging Clemson.
UNC is bringing you a new way to work out from home. Patsy Montesinos has the
After
story.
announcing they were closing all facilities in response to COVID-19, UNC's campus recreation quickly found a way to help students stay active: virtual training.
So it's a really accessible way where people can just look at the video whenever they want and exercise.
Campus Rec is now offering at least one live fitness class every day on its Facebook page. The video is then saved and posted so students and community members can access them at any time.
So I think it's really important for people to do this just to find some maybe stress relief, because this is a very stressful time.
Jazem Chaten, a student from Turkey, regularly attended Halik's Zumba class, but after having to return home, her healthy lifestyle was impacted.
But like being at home and like sitting on my desk all day and just like doing homework, that makes me feel really upset.
But Halik's virtual Zumba class offered her an easy way to stay active while in Turkey.
I think it's great. Like it gives you a way to be active even though you're home.
Halik's first class was a hit. It currently has more than 69,000 views on Facebook. She says she did not expect to reach so many people in her first live Zumba class.
It's really nice and very gratifying to see that I can touch the lives of so many people just through an online Zumba class.
Halik says she thinks the success of the class is a good reminder that the community is still sticking together through this difficult time. In Charlotte, Patsy Montesinos, Carolina Now.
If you were planning to complete an internship this summer for academic credit, you may be changing your plans. Last week, the journalism school sent out an email informing students all in-person summer internships are canceled. Students may only receive academic credit for internships if they are completed virtually. The policy comes after all summer classes were moved to an online-only format. With the ongoing coronavirus outbreak, UNC administrators do not want students putting themselves at risk. But most companies have policies in place prohibiting students from completing unpaid internships without academic credit. UNC officials say they understand the significant impact this policy will have on students and their career goals.
It's Wrap Up Wednesday, and it's the last week of classes before finals, and this is our last show of the semester. So to wrap it up, a special Carolina Now Tik Tok.
Baby, come give me something, oh. Baby, come give me something, oh. 'Cause I can't stop loving, since I got a taste of your love. Baby, come give me something.
I had so much fun working on the show, and the TikTok was the highlight of my week. What about you, Kennedy?
It certainly was. You know, I've definitely become obsessed with TikTok. That will do it for our last edition of Carolina Now this spring. We'll see you soon.
And now we're joined with Julian and Patsy for Carolina Ahora.
Hola, Sarah Gray. El coronavirus impacta a Latinoamérica y nosotros hablamos con los nuevos presidentes de mi pueblo.
Eso y mucho más. Esto es Carolina Ahora. Muy buenas tardes, Tar Heels. Soy Patsy Montesinos.
Y soy Julian Berger. Debido al coronavirus, Pamplona ha anunciado la suspensión de las fiestas de San Fermín, que toman lugar cada julio. El evento más conocido atrae cerca de 1 millón de espectadores cada año. Mientras España continúa combatiendo el virus mortal, los festivales deberán esperar. Hoy martes, más de 204,000 personas en España han contraído el virus y más de 21,000 han muerto.
Colombia ha extendido sus medidas de distanciamiento social hasta por lo menos el 11 de mayo para prevenir el coronavirus. El presidente Iván Duque hizo el anuncio a través de su cuenta de Twitter este lunes. Duque también dijo que no habrán vuelos internacionales en Colombia hasta por lo menos finales de mayo. Hasta el jueves, Colombia se está acercando a los 4,000 casos confirmados de coronavirus y ha reportado 169 muertes.
Día de Bienvenida es un evento en UNC para invitar a los freshmen matriculando el año que viene. Pero este año, el evento fue cancelado por el coronavirus. Sin embargo, las oficinas del campus están planeando eventos en línea para crear experiencias para los estudiantes y sus familias. Jean Camejo quería aprovechar el Día de Bienvenida en campus con su familia.
Hubiera preferido ir al Día de Bienvenida porque siento que hubiera descubierto muchas cosas más en campus y pienso que hubiera sido una gran oportunidad para poder explorar con mi familia y que ellos también se sintieran incluidos en la cultura de campus.
La sesión de pregunta y respuesta será este viernes a las 2 p.m. Para más información, puedes ir a mycarolina.unc.edu/portal/Spanish Chat.
Esta semana entrevistamos a los nuevos presidentes de mi pueblo, Katy Jaramillo y Juan Castro. Jaramillo dice que una de sus metas principales para el próximo año es crear más unión entre la comunidad latina de UNC.
Podemos hacer que la transición a virtual pueda tener, no el mismo efecto, porque no va a tener el mismo efecto que estar en persona, pero tener un proceso que todavía podemos apoyar a los estudiantes y apoyar la plataforma que hemos escogido para este año y todo.
Castro dice que está empezando a prepararse para la posibilidad que los estudiantes no regresen al campus por el coronavirus. Ellos ya están pensando en posibles eventos virtuales.
Porque al final del día todos tenemos una meta común, es crear un espacio para las voces latinas aquí en UNC y solo queremos enfocarnos en crear una comunidad unida.
Ellos quieren que los estudiantes se sientan cómodos para contactarlos con algunas dudas o ideas. Puedes aplicar hasta el 24 de abril para formar parte de su equipo el próximo año. Ve al Instagram de mi pueblo para más información. Julian, ¿tú piensas participar en los eventos virtuales para el próximo año?
Claro que sí. Extraño a todos mis amigos de mi pueblo. Muchas gracias por estar con nosotros.
Los extrañaremos mucho y hasta el próximo año escolar.
Hasta luego, Carolina ahora.
Adiós, Carolina ahora, y gracias por sintonizar cada semana.
Hasta luego, Carolina ahora. Gracias por estar con nosotros este semestre.
Adiós, Carolina ahora. Nos vemos el próximo año escolar.